Game jams are fast, chaotic, and a little bit terrifying, but that's what makes them fun. 4 days, one theme, an entire game from scratch. No pressure, right? Hey everyone, Sophia here from Studio Fractured, and this time we took on the Girly Game Jam with an idea that started as a dusty old game doc and turned it into something way cooler than we ever expected. We had 4 team members, 4 days, and 1 goal. Make something girly. This is the story of Roller Kid, and trust me, it was a roller coaster of a journey. With the idea locked in, the real work began. Lucas and Luke tag-teamed the game's mechanics while Quinn embarked on an artistic adventure, creating pixel art for the very first time. Meanwhile, Anujal was absolutely cooking with the soundtrack, pumping out beats that made us all want to groove. By the end of the day, we had a stable build. A few pixel skaters rolling around, shout out to Lucas for his programming wizardry, and some killer sample tracks from Anujal. A strong start, but little did we know, Luke had a stroke of genius brewing overnight. As the sun rose on day 2, Luke dropped a bombshell. He had a new idea for the story, and it was perfect! Instead of a transformation, we introduced Nerd Girl, an intelligent, hardworking student who stumbles upon a roller rink, captivated by the infectious energy and disco beats. To her shock, her idol, the effortlessly cool Roller Girl, is there. But could a bookish, serious girl like her ever dream of skating alongside someone so legendary? We were all in. The team exploded into action, refining our work to match with this new vision. Lucas fine-tuned the coding, adding a pickup system for boosting scores. Quinn created sprites for NPC skaters while Luke added arm animations and polished them up. And then, in true Game Jam fashion, we came up with one of our best mechanics yet, the high five system. A well-timed high five with Roller Girl could give you a major boost, and Lucas coded it in like a champ. Initially, we made her a rare encounter so you will really have to try for it, but with creations, there's always something. We had one goal in mind now: finish the game!
Are you tired of soulless AI-generated art? Well, you're in luck. This video is sponsored by Ascendia, a talented artist who specializes in profile pictures, concept art, background art, and so much more. If you want high-quality, handcrafted artwork, commission Ascendia today. And while you're at it, join our Discord community to connect with fellow artists and developers. Link in the description.
Day 3 was all about finalizing assets and ensuring we'd have time to test on the last day. Quinn tackled the story cards despite their pixel art learning curve, and Luke powered through animated backgrounds. With late-night dedication, the team wrapped up all major elements, and our itch.io page was ready for submission. The game was playable, and it was looking good, but there was one problem. We could not get Roller Girl to spawn. Lucas tweaked it a bit, upping the spawn chance to 30%, then 50%. Still, nothing. It was like she was haunting us. Was our own code rebelling against us? We went to bed, praying for better luck tomorrow. The final day. This was it. The last chance to fix bugs, polish visuals, and pray to the RNG gods that Roller Girl would actually show up. We scoured the game for game-breaking bugs, tweaking hitboxes and animating animations. We snuck in Asangia as an unusual skater as well. Quinn, in an act of pure endurance, had to redo the sprite key multiple times. Meanwhile, Lucas implemented all of Anujal's sound effects, bringing the game fully to life. And then, we reached our breaking point. Roller Girl still refused to spawn in our tests. Desperate, Lucas changed it. By round 3, she'd appear no matter what, and that finally got her to get off the stage and dance with Nerd Girl. And there you have it, a roller skating game submitted to the Girly Game Jam. Hi everyone, I'm Quinn, one of the developers for Roller Girls. If you've made it this far in the video, then you already know that this was my first time ever working with pixel art as a medium. I took a day before the jam started to play around with pixel animation, and boy am I glad that I did. As fun as making all the art was, except for, the backgrounds, which are animated perfectly. The backgrounds, a couple other skaters, and also Skater Girl herself, that was all Luke. I think the game is tons of fun. I spent a good while chasing after a high score in the game myself after we completed our submission. It is so fun and addicting, and honestly it was such a huge honor to help bring Luke's incredible game idea to life. So let's get started.
I was actually really impressed with what we got away with in just 4 days' time. And this just goes to show you that an idea never really gets old or goes bad, because I came up with this thing in 2006, and it finally had a reason to exist in 2025. It was pretty much a very small chunk of everything that I wanted the full game to be, but I think there's enough here to show that there's something here, and I really look forward to coming back to this project at some point to make a full fleshed out version of the game, so hopefully that'll happen in the future.
It was such a fun project to work on. The looping track in the background was made by our audio designer, Anujal, and she did an incredible job. I really love the beat. It's very groovy and exactly what we were trying to go for the roller rink. And I never get tired of it. It is so fun. And then the menu song being different as well. Like, she cooked. Completely, utterly. It was so fun working with everybody. Oh, there's Loopland. That means we've made it round 3. Oh my gosh. I don't want to fall. I don't want to die. High five. Let's go. I don't know how much longer I can go for. Let's try not to die.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stay in the middle, I guess, so I can have more options. It's hard to tell how... Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell how close you are to someone if they're gonna hit you. What is that? Is it... Someone is skating in a... No! A bucket on wheels full of water and they're blue? Is that a mermaid? Is that a mermaid? In a bucket? Music is pretty catchy. Oh, okay. Silly me. Should have read all the description. Oh my god. Oh my god, here we go. Yay! I did it! I was pretty bad at that game, but I got the hang of it. The controls feel nice and responsive and good. I think just the general concept is nice and well executed. It's very simple and it works. I like all the different little characters.
But yes, it was so fun working with everybody. Got to work with Lucas, who I had never worked with previously. And he was our programmer, and he did such a great job. He codes so quickly. Showed the first day, I think, had like a base program for it already. Everything moved, everything was working, and day 2 he added the pickup system, no problem. It was so fun to see the little updates in our server. So grateful for his help. If it weren't for him, I don't know how this game would run. Because we wouldn't have had a programmer for this project. Oh, there's so many people. But we did have some ambition for the game while we were making it. Of course, you can't exactly add everything in 4 days unless you're truly pulling like, oh, aw man, Loopland was up, which meant Roller Girl was there. No! It's okay though. But yeah, you have 4 days. You can't exactly add everything in. I kind of wanted an RPG sort of style pickup system for certain pickups, especially like the higher points being rarer to pick up and see. But again, with the time constraint, it's a little rough. But I had so much fun with this project, and I had so much fun playing it over and over again. And I'm hoping you guys will give it a try, because it is just such a fun little game. Fun little game. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. See you around. We ended up finishing top 32 overall. It was a huge achievement despite it being our second jam.